Order. Even for a Wednesday, this is getting quite loud. I'll ask members to come to order. I'm having great difficulty hearing the questions and the answers. The Honourable Member for Timmins-James Bay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I mean, we're not talking about a Conservative kangaroo court. We're talking about hand-picked Conservative senators facing real court. Now, this is an important issue because the Auditor General has identified 40 more senators with dodgy expenses. However, the Prime Minister's lead hand in the Senate has said it's going to be up to those 40 to decide whether or not they should reimburse the money. But with Duffy, Brazo, and Wallen facing breach of trust and fraud, that doesn't cut it. So will the Prime Minister promise to turn the audit over to the RCMP so we can determine if any other of these senators should be up on charges?
Again, Mr. Speaker, the Auditor General was actually invited in by the Senate, and of course we eagerly await the report that he will be presenting, Mr. Speaker. Now, at the same time, I hope that he will assist us because, as we know, Mr. Speaker, the actual leader of the opposition himself owes $400,000 to the taxpayer of Canada for illegal offices, for illegal mailings, Mr. Speaker. The gentleman beside him owes $122,000, and 66 other members of that caucus owe the remaining $2.4 million, Mr. Speaker. So hopefully they'll get on top of that and repay the taxpayers.
What day is this? Oh, yes, April Fool's. Now, most of us face it once a year, but for others, it's every time they get up to explain the inexplicable with their defense of the corruption in the Senate. Now, let's move from this culture of corruption to the culture of secrecy. Yesterday, the Treasury Board president tried to blow up the Information Commissioner's report by claiming he's released a record number of documents, so the Commissioner doesn't buy it. This is what she said about him. The volume of pages disclosed is not sign of a transparent government, particularly this government. So when will the Minister stop with the phony statistics and explain the culture of secrecy that has developed under his watch?
The Honourable President of the Treasury Board.
I'm dealing with facts, he's dealing with rhetoric. The facts of the matter are that there's been an increase of disposal of access to information requests in the affirmative by 36% over the term of our government, Mr. Speaker. That's our record. 6 million pages, Mr. Speaker. He may dismiss that, but we are the most open and transparent government in the history of this country, and we're going to turn out.
The Honourable